Blended learning is a way of incorporating technology as a method of delivering instruction, at least part-time. And in this class and my other classes, it's more than half of the instructional delivery. We use a website developed by our textbook publisher that has adaptive follow-ups and can be manipulated for each student's needs as they roll through the curriculum. I use it because none of my students are the same. They all have different goals, they all have different lives, and they all have different interests. In this way, they can apply what they want to be, what they want to do, where they want to go, to the stuff they learn right here in my classroom.
3 days a week, we do their online portion, which is individualized towards them and what they need in terms of reading. And then the other 2 days a week, we're doing what's called reading apprenticeship. So we're all working together as a class. The students are working in pairs, the students are working with their teams. They're all, as you can see, seated in teams, and we're very careful about who we put into teams together. We try to make each team a microcosm of the class. And then they work with their partners, the people next to them, the people across from them, the people in their whole team, working on metacognitive strategies.
Well, we have a classroom website that they go on frequently for different reasons. I've set it up so that it is extra help if they need it. They can go on there, they can watch videos, they can watch essentially mini lessons of what we've already learned. Recently I've tried to do more of a flipped classroom model where they will go on the website to learn new information, and then when they come in here they ask questions. We'll do activities with what they've learned, and they can just kind of do more on their own that way.
At the McCall conference 3 years ago, I learned about this program called ALEX, which is a web-based program that tests the kids very comprehensively and then gives a very specific list of skills that they are lacking and prioritizes them as to what they have enough background knowledge to learn next. So that's kind of where everything stemmed from, and then I started using that pre-test to group my students. And then eventually that program became more and more a part of our classroom because it teaches the kids those skills, and it allows me to work with the kids individually as the other students are exploring their own learning paths.
We had a conversation this morning with our students. We can pinpoint, what they're missing right now, and we can conference. And we have time for that because it's built into our lesson planning. This model works very well for the one-to-one. While everyone else is working at a level that they're capable of working, I can focus in on that student that might be having 1 or 2 issues, fine-tune that, and then go on to the next. And so yes, every day they're running through our mind, what can we do to help this student, A or B or C? And it really seems to be working.
Because they're working on skills that they need personally, and it's not something that's way above or way below what they need, we meet with each student individually and set a goal. We look at all of their data, what they've accomplished so far, and we set a goal every card marking. And our kids, most of our kids have greatly surpassed what they thought they could accomplish.
I'm seeing an interest in engagement. That's almost more important, and it's because of the interest, but they are engaged in something almost every day, all hour long, and in the evenings as well, and early in the mornings and after school. They're not stuck doing something they don't want to. They're learning because they're here and they have chosen it and they enjoy it. And they don't forget it. That's important.
They seem a lot more enthusiastic instead of just giving worksheets or paper projects. They're able to go online and do them. They love incorporating technology whenever they can. It's what they use outside of school, so if they can use it inside of school, it's even better.
The parents really love the digital, and it sounds like the parents are hearing from the kids a lot more, which I typically don't hear from parents very much from this particular course. And it's definitely been a change to have so many parents come in and say, oh yeah, my kid talks about this class.